Hello and welcome back to the Intellect series. Today we are going to be trying to get myself up to 150 game stage so that demolition zombies spawn tonight. Or not tonight, on the night of day 45, because I have horde nights on every 5 days if you haven't been paying attention to the series there. And basically, I want to test this base design against demolition zombies, and it should be fine, relatively speaking. The turrets aren't supposed to hit demo buttons ever. We might have a problem with like cop pops happening at really inopportune moments and setting off the demos, which seems to be an annoying new Alpha 21 feature, presumably designed to make the game as unenjoyable as possible, which is generally in line with most of the decisions that are made in this game. Speaking of which, we are in Alpha 21.1 and it now takes 1 oil shale to make 2 gas. Because as if the rising gas costs in real life weren't bad enough, now we're dealing with it in our video games. Or maybe I'm just thinking slightly too hard about that. But either way, I need to get myself a few levels, and I want this base to be upgraded to steel. You'll see most of the blocks are still partially damaged from the actual horde night because I just didn't repair it. I didn't have time. But I've got a bunch of learning elixirs. I've got at least just under 2,000 steel there. I might have some more lying around up here. Let me have a look. Also, I set the forges from yesterday to fully just craft out everything they can now. They are just set. They'll be done in an in-game day, basically, and I'll have all the bullet casings and bullet tips I can make out of the resources I had. We could definitely get some more steel, I suppose, but it might not even be necessary. My plan is basically just to turn as much of this base into steel as possible, starting with the more important lower areas in the bridge, and then moving on to the middle bit. Less because the base in the middle needs to be steel, and more just because I need XP, so I will queue up 3 Grandpa's learning elixirs, and I'll start the day by fixing this, because I'm sure that was annoying the hell out of somebody, and reinforcing pretty much all of this to steel. So I will cut to when I'm done with that. There, I'm out of steel. Most of the important parts are steel now, though. Right, well, since I know I'm gonna need more materials in this playthrough for something I want to do later, in particular more forged steel, I'm going to make the most of that learning elixir, and I'm going to mine just all of the iron, but I'll need my auger, which is back at my other base. So let me go ahead, fly back there. I'll waste a little bit of learning elixir, but it's fine. Oh, actually, do I have any dukes here? Because I could check Trader Bob there for some rock busters, and I could also check Trader Rect when I get back to my other base. I do still need XP, and mining is a fantastic source of XP, so works for me, I guess. There's a little bit of dukes. Probably more I could sell. Let's see. This drone I can get rid of, I don't really care. And you know what, the level 6 nail gun can go away as well, and I'll just sell those while I'm here to get some rock busters. I am also mostly out of dukes anyway, because I turned, 14 stacks of dukes into bullet casings. Just for the meme, because like, I have nothing else to do with them anyway, except for buy rock busters, and I can obviously fund that in various other ways. Let's see, there's one. I'll go get some more from Rect if he's selling any. If not, then we'll just live with that. And he has none. That sucks. Right, so I've decided that if I want to have like 1,000 blocks worth of steel, which I may genuinely use at the end of this series here, I will need, what is it, 20 iron per forged steel, 10 forged steel per block, so 200,000 iron, basically 34 stacks of iron, which is going to take a while to mine, but mining is actually a fantastic source of XP, and it should get me, a couple of levels and get me up to like game stage 149. I think you're good at 149, you will start to get demos there, which means we can give the base a nice little stress test against harder enemies before I go spending 1,000 forged steel to remake it in a more interesting biome. How's this doing? It's cooking away, and it's also getting me a bunch of clay now as well. Where's my auger? Here we are. Have I got repair kits? Yep. Have I got gas? Yep. I will treasure this gas, because now it's like more than twice as expensive as it was in the last episode. 5 spare learning elixirs, 6 spare learning elixirs, 2 spare of those, some coffee. I've only got the 3 coffee I actually have, that sucks, and I don't have the cooking skills to cook it any faster, so I'll just live with the coffee I have, I guess. Let me go to one of my mines. There's one that's probably decent. See how long it takes to mine 250,000 iron, I guess. Is this an iron mine, or is this a lead mine? This is an iron mine, but it's a little close to my base, and I'll be dealing with a lot of screamers, so let's go somewhere a little bit further. I imagine to get like 200,000 iron, it's gonna take like at least an in-game day, if not longer. Now it is slightly more generous than lead is, because you get twice as much iron as lead. And lead is obviously the bane of my existence, the thing I hate mining the most, because you can't one-shot it with any pickaxe, and you get very little resources, so you have to auger it, which is painful. And you get half as much resources compared to iron, which is painful. Yeah, it's all just very painful for lead, but iron is slightly more workable. I am going to start mining, let me see. Top up my learning elixirs with 2 more. Top up with 3 rock busters, and I'll probably do 3 coffee as well. I didn't bring food as usual, I'll probably have to run back at some point and get some, but that's fine. Place my turrets somewhere relatively helpful. Drink 3 coffees. I wonder if I'll run out of gas before I hit that much iron. Or repair kits, maybe. And let's get started. Okay, so I have, I think that's 34 stacks of iron, which took pretty much an entire in-game day. Not full real-time hour, but, you know, it was morning and now it's just about to be nighttime. There's 34 stacks. That should be enough iron to cover everything else I need for the rest of the series. Hopefully. So let me take that back and then I'll see what the situation with my forges is. Let's see, let me grab all this stuff out of here. I have way too many bullet casings. Let's start smelting the iron in here. There's plenty of clay and I've got more waiting. And obviously the forge can't take the rest of my iron, so I'll have to come back and do another load of that once that's done. Let's see, there's 8,000 gunpowder, 8,000 bullet tips, and 8,000 bullet casings, which is enough to make. Let's go for 15 boxes, I guess. See where that takes us. And then this last one can do 10. That works. In about an hour I'll have a clean 10,000 9mm ammo on top of my 33,000 plus however much this other stuff is. It's a lot of ammo. My turret should be pretty well covered for the rest of the series. Let me just grab that. And buckshot. There's bullet tips in there. And then paper. How many shotgun shells can I make? 2,000. That's nowhere near as impressive, but it is mostly because I'm kind of out of gunpowder. I have no plans on mining more in the next couple of minutes here, so let's do this. There's 7 workbenches and I can make about 2,100 ammo, so 300 in each. 2 stacks, which is still a good amount of extra shotgun ammo, especially considering that the shotguns use a lot less compared to the SMG turrets. Right, well, I'm gonna wait until morning, and we can do some quests to get some more XP. What's my 148? Looks like I'm gonna need to get a couple more levels here to get demos to spawn. If I do some tier 5 infestations, I think I can cover that quite well. Alright, so it's 6:05. Let's go and see what jobs Wrecked has, and if any of them are going to give me the XP that I need. Yes, tier 5 infested clear seems like a good idea. Game stage 148. So we definitely need to get some levels then. The day counter isn't going to carry my game stage enough. I will head over there in a moment. Alright, let's head inside. I did this one in a very stealthy manner last time, and I really don't have the patience for it today. I guess I'll use my turrets instead. Oh, there's a bookcase here. Oh, level 6 pistol. I thought it would be a wandering horde. You don't see many hazmat zombies wandering around. Ow. Did I kill him? I don't actually know. I'm just gonna assume yes. Wasn't paying attention to the XP. Bullet tips, some mods and parts, bunch of parts. Shitty armor. Explosives and machine guns. Whoa. Right, for this area, I'm gonna go for a robotic turret there, and you know what, I'm gonna put one up here. And I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna start fighting. I'm gonna grab the infested cache. There's cops bit everywhere. Well, that explains why there's cops bit everywhere. There's cops everywhere. Run past them. Get them caught in the turret. Ugh. Hey, I was hiding under that. Oh, don't blow up my turret. He didn't deserve that. He's only a little mass murderer. Place my turrets back somewhere useful. One there. And one can just go down there. Oh, is he up there? Hi. And we're done. Let me unlock the loot and get out of here. Oh, ammo bag. Is that another blade trap bundle? Ugh. I already have like 40 of them. Blade traps, that is, not blade trap bundles. That would be a lot of blade traps. Let's head back to Trader Rec to see if I can get a level. I'll take a learning elixir before I turn the quest in, because I've got one left, so I might as well. Hey, right.
Wipe that smirk off your face.
Another level 6 robotic drone. Yay. I left the game, so I was going to say he should have different quests, but it looks like he just didn't, which is very odd to me. He just didn't get a new quest. I don't mind. I wasn't trying to get a new quest anyway, but I am surprised I didn't. That did almost nothing for my XP, didn't it? Oh, there we go. I don't know how that works. I have not leveled up, but my game stage has gone up. Oh, I did level up. No, I didn't level up. That's the same one I got from... Maybe your game stage isn't calculated at the start of the day. That's weird. Anyway, as I was saying, I haven't gone up in a level, and my game stage has gone up to 150, so now I don't really need to do anything. However, I do need 30 to 40 minutes of content to make a video, so let's go clear this POI as well. Let's restart this. Check the mailbox. Furious Fists, well that sucks. Let's head inside. Oh good, it's one of these ones where you jump down to your death. Those are always fun. That's gonna be a radiated biker. Oh, it's a radiated cop. Oh! What the fuck? He spat through like 3 layers of shit. And did that much damage to me still. Ooh. I hate radiated cops. It's like they gave zombies a shotgun. That's not how this is supposed to work. There's Magnum Enforcer done, so now I can penetrate targets with regular ammo, as you can see there. So that's quite helpful. Who did I piss off? Ow, he does so much damage. Oh, I did the thing again where I piss off people on the other side of the house. Well, he fell down. Here we go. Take hitters and armored up. Where's that? Oh, there it is. This thing is just cheating, honestly, even more than the robotic turrets. Ow. Apparently he just did damage by headbutting me. His arms certainly didn't swing. Is dead. There we go. I've got 2 skill points. I need to save more for more fortitude. Dart trap bundle. Ew. The only good bundle is a food bundle. Well, at this stage. Do I have anything to drink on me? What do you mean you can't drink salmon? They live in water.
You're wrong.
I'll take some time charges, I guess.
Get the hell out of here.
I don't really need to care about it now. I'm game stage, whatever it is. So, demos are not guaranteed, but pretty likely. So I shouldn't have to worry too much. Probably take time to do one more job of some kind. None of these are infested. Tier 2 infested. Bit boring, but... See, we got any Mega Crush? That'll make it more entertaining for me. And for the meme of it, I will run there and I will only use melee. Gotta do something to keep this interesting for myself. Hello? Oh, this is gonna be difficult melee only. Where'd the cop go? How did you fit through this? Hey, books. Sharp sticks. Oh, another one. Ow. Who's down here then? That is a lot of zombies. One might even call it an infestation. Ow. Oh, how did that hit? You dick. Let's get the loot. What do you expect from a tier 2 infested, really? But it was a fun little diversion. Eh. Right, how long do I have on my Mega Crush? That is about a minute and a half. I can probably run back to Trader Rect in that time.
Me again, and I'll cut you.
Oh, that was certainly a reward. Let's head over to my crafting base and get ready for Horde Night. How's the iron doing? Ah, it's still smelting away. Let's get all of them started on like 500 pieces of steel. And in the morning, I'll add more iron to the fires. We'll see where that takes me. Did I not put iron in this one? That fucking sucks. Still, it's a minor setback, all things considered. That one can smelt it away. That should be everything I need for a Horde Night, right? I might need a little bit of concrete, actually, because the part I fight at is made of concrete. I think I have loads of that over at the base, so I should be good. I don't even need all this ammo. I'm just taking it over just to add to the supplies. Oh, speaking of ammo, I should get some 7.62 for my M60 because it is my oh shit weapon, you know. If everything goes horribly wrong, I can always switch to the M60 and use it as a infinite sprint button, basically. Because I get, what, 4 stamina back per shot or something like that? Yeah, every shot I do gives me 4 stamina back, and it means I can sprint pretty comfortably for a while, so if I get completely overrun in the base, I can run 20% faster with each kill, and I can restore stamina every time I hit an enemy. So it's very good for running away and shooting if you need to do that kind of thing. Let's just open this up immediately, because we all know I'm gonna need them. Actually, no, because if there's gonna be demos, these are a death trap, so maybe I'll take my own advice and do the turrets up here to defend myself against vultures. Hope they don't accidentally start shooting at demos at weird angles, because that would suck. Because they will aim right for the chest. Because they're little shits. Oh yeah, concrete. Where's some of that? Oh. That'll do. Nope, did not mean to do that. Oh well, we're down 10 of that. Right, so my main priority for this Horde Night is going to be blowing up cops before they can set off demos. That is the main thing I have to worry about. And if it all goes to shit, I've got the M60. And I can run. What is my final game stage here? 150. Well, 151. Here we go. Alright, everything's going pretty normal so far. Oh, I forgot to add the dart traps. I see the cops are beginning to arrive. Yeah, finally some radiated zombies. I've been waiting for those. Whoa. Going well so far, but no demos yet. They tend to come a little bit later than the Horde Night usually. Oh, 3 skill points. Let's get another point of fortitude. Still no demos yet, but I hold out hope. That's pretty interesting. I don't know if that's new, but it looks like when an electric fence breaks, obviously it does the sparking thing. I also think they added a thing where now it sags when the electric fence is actually broken. And I don't know if that's new, but I've never noticed it before. Which is kind of neat, I guess. Because you can't always see those. They're usually protected by something. Nope. Need to repair my M60. A little bit more zombies are reaching me. I wonder if that's a sign that maybe I need to reload some of those SMG turrets up here. 9mm. Yeah, this one needs reloaded. Lock that up. What about you? Do you need ammo? Yep, it does. That should help out a lot. Nope, didn't mean to make that steel. Hope that doesn't break their pathing. I was just trying to repair it. Where are you on shotgun ammo? That's gonna need a reload soon. There we go. Oh, I see a demo. Yep, it immediately got set off by the cop. That was a bad demonstration. Let's get another demo. So something they added in Alpha 21 Stable was that cops can now set off demolition zombies, which sucks. So I need to keep an eye on those and just wipe them out. Because my turrets can handle the demos, but they have a tendency to not finish off the cops before they explode. So that's my new duty. It's just making sure that no cops pop near any demos. So at least I'm not playing a completely AFK base now, that's good. Now let me also grab some more 7.62 from in here. Time to actually turn my brain on. Slightly. Just the one demo? Those hazmat zombies are faster than they look. I know there's bound to be more demos around here somewhere. They don't just come in a group of one, and that's the entire horde. Did that turret just... okay. That's a thing I didn't know could happen. Gotta keep in mind that I need to repair that turret, apparently. Did not think to check on those. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. Okay, cop fell off. The demo fell off, we're good. It is good to see though. Oh my god, that's so many of them. I'm just gonna let the turrets handle them. It's good to know that the turrets aren't setting off demos. I just have to keep an eye on those cops. Because the cops can set off demos and the turrets can set off cops, which can be a bit of a chain reaction. Hey, get over there. Stop it. Oh, reload time. This is very nerve-wracking because what if one of the cops pops next to a demo, that is. Yeah, that's gonna have to be dealt with. Seems like they fixed the demo head hitbox though, so that is very helpful. Alright. Yeah, but one thing I can definitely tell is the turrets aren't just setting off demos, because I have left most of the demos unattended. Like, I've just not been paying attention to them unless they're there and I just headshot them. But cops are the problem, because cops obviously now can set off the demos, which is just the worst change ever. In a big pile of many worst changes ever in Alpha 21 actually, but if you just keep an eye on the cops, which are a lot easier to kill than the demos are, like, they're not a risk, you just have to shoot them quickly. Well, I suppose you could do the same to every demo, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Not an insane difficulty anyway. They'll kind of just survive. As we saw with the one that had, like, no legs and I still didn't get him in time and he blew up. So it's not a perfect base design, that's for damn sure. Is someone stuck down there? Oh, is he inside? He's gonna just be there until I leave then. Let me turn off my electric fences and my blade traps because I don't know which is actually which. Is there a zombie inside my building and did it get in there fair or is it just teleported inside? It has just teleported inside. Not to worry, if you leave the area, it will despawn. I don't know how far I have to go, but I'm just going to run in this direction. So that base does work with demos. You do just have to pay attention to the cops, because if your turrets blow up the cops, then the cops will blow up the demos. But the turrets themselves will not be a problem to the demos directly, so that's something at least. I had to engage at least 1% of my brain at the end of that Horde night there, which was more than I've engaged on any of the other Horde nights of this Alpha 21 saga. He's still in there. The bastard. Well, he can just break his way out, or I'll leave the game and he'll die anyway, so... Let's get the loot. I imagine he just teleported in. The zombies are weird in this game sometimes. Oh hey, a demo bag. Anything good? No. Okay, so something of definite note here then is that the turrets don't set off the demos, but they do have a chance to set off the cops if they happen to not kill the cop in time, which seems pretty likely. And apparently your turrets are at risk if they're at eye level with you, because of course cops will try and spit at you. Which is obvious now that I think about it, but at the same time, I understand why I didn't think about it. So in the future designs, I will put the turrets somewhere I can still access, maybe elevated above there and there. Or, I'm not sure, but it is an easy fix. You just need your turret to not be at eye level with you. I'm going to leave the game now. Once I've picked up the rest of the loot, so that guy goes away. Because, I mean, it's slightly cheesy to just let him despawn using the game mechanics, but it's completely cheesy that he's even in there, because it's completely solid steel on all sides, so he's just in there because of glitches. So yeah, thank you to my channel members and patrons for making this video possible, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.